Ego is to the life of a man what food is to the body. Ego is required in helping anyone develop a sustainable self worth and self respect. It is one of the requirements for the drive of a purpose. It is very important that we have balanced self esteem, and ego is required to build this. It helps us to see ourselves in a bigger and greater light. Most people who have achieved success today have a certain amount of self pride, self respect. I mean, it is just normal to pat yourself on the back. You should be proud of yourself, and that's ego enough. And a life low on ego is referred to as a life with a low self esteem. But also, when ego becomes too much, it is referred to as toxic ego and is even more dangerous. When ego becomes toxic, it affects the psychological makeup of people and in turn affect their social life. Toxic ego is identified when someone is extremely preoccupied with their personal interest. When the ideologies, the opinions, the perceptions of other people no longer matters. You are in a team and you just feel you're the only one contributing to the outcome of the team. You don't value people you work with, you don't value your spouse, you don't value your friends because you feel you are more important than them. You just downplay the role of every other people in your life and you are vocal about it. That is when your ego becomes toxic. When people become overly aggressive and defensive when challenged, when they can no longer accept no for an answer. And it begins to manifest when empathy is extremely low, when there is an unreasonable desire for self-admiration, when someone becomes too manipulative, when they feel they must always have their way and they don't care to manipulate anyone to have their way. But just like every psychological issues, toxic ego can also be solved. It's going to require being intentional. And the first things first is you need to identify that you have toxic ego. How do you help ourselves? The first things first is we need to learn how to ignore results and just focus on the effort. Focusing on the result too much can be a distraction. It might get into your head and pride will set in. And once pride sets in, boom, toxic ego. Another thing we might want to do is to do our best to ignore recognition and credit. They should come. They are one of the most important reward for hard work, but learn to ignore them. Number 3, adopt a beginner's mindset and always remain a student. Another thing that will help is accepting defeat. Most people, when they fail at something, instead of admitting that they failed, they will keep doing that thing that they've done to fail, just to prove to people that they don't want to learn, and that is toxic. Another thing that helps is letting go of control. If you're a dominating person, you always want to be in control, you want to be in charge always. Let go. And also learn emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the cure. You would appreciate people more. You will always see yourself walking in their shoes. You see yourself in their position. So you would value people more. And once you value people more, it sort of suppresses your ego. The last thing that I would want to add is gratitude. Always show gratitude to people whilst accepting their feedback as well. Always appreciate people. Say thank you to people, appreciate them, let them feel appreciated. Also accept feedback. Take feedback with joy, both negative and positive feedback. Accept them. Work with them. Okay, I'm done again today, and I really do hope what I've said blessed someone out there. I really hope so. And until next time, my name remains Oyafunsho Michael Biology. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. God bless you as you do so. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good one.